What's happening, all you beautiful, beautiful people? It's another episode of FM26 Vuvuzela Victory Challenge, episode 19. As we progress towards the end of the season, things have been a little bit, up and down, so to speak. I think let's jump into the game. Alright, so this is where we're at. If we take a look at the Premier League, we're currently sitting in 7th, 5 points off the front runners. We need to get into 6th to get into that little promotion, Conference League playoff, Europa League playoff thing. Currently, it's not looking likely. We are 5 points off the pace, but there's still a lot of football left to play in terms of the league. I mean, there's a handful of games. We win all of those, we could be on good form. Speaking of good form, since we played the New Saints and Barry Town game, we did lose 2 there. We did beat Conway in the Welsh Cup 4-1, but then we continued our 5-match winless streak in the Cremu Premier with a draw with Cameron Town and a loss to Cardiff Met. We then also lost to Newton 2-1. This one stung a little bit because we were the better team in this one. But we managed to chip things around and we beat Llanelli Town 2-0. Mariette and Sam Corns getting the goals. Flint Mountain beating them 3-1. McNally with a brace and Corns with a goal. Then Britain Ferry Lewandwell beating them 2-0. Thomas and McNally scoring the goals. Halliwell, McNally will score the goals. And then most recently in the Welsh Cup, beating Bryn Rovers 4-1. So that's what we have happened so far. Today we've taken on Caernarfon Town, an away game and an away day. Let's put that into perspective. That's where we're going for our next this episode. And then we're also going to have some Welsh Cup actions. We're taking on Pwllheli, who play in the non-leagues in the Welsh League. So they got the same badge as Salford FC, which is quite interesting. But yeah, we're taking them on at home. Those are 2 games. We have some news. We've lost Corns. He's gone back home to Newton the New Saints rather. They decided they don't want him to play. They were upset that I wasn't playing him as a striker. I said there was no way I was going to put him as a striker. I didn't think they're going to recall him, and they did recall him. And the transfer window is officially shut. The loanee, so we can't replace him, which means Corrigan and Edge will be battling out for that left flank. This is the team that's going to start in our first game. Shattle in goals, Flynn, Ryan, and Thomas. I've been using those 3 as the centre-backs lately, and they've been doing quite well in the last 5 games. Wiley and Curtin have been continuing as well. Taylor and Mariette, Lewis, Carrigan, and McNally. Lewis has been putting up a little bit of a fight and wants more game time, and Hall wanted a rest, so it kind of balanced out nicely. So the 2 of them just trading places. In terms of goals, we are struggling to score a little bit. Then we've got McNally with 11, Hall with 8, Pritchard with 7, and then pretty much Mariette, Lewis, and Williams are the only other real significant goal scorers. So we're not really providing a lot of goals at the moment. Curtin and Wiley were up there. We did have Corns. He was on 8 goals as well. So it is a bit of a loss that our left winger is out. But you know what? It is a position we're definitely going to be looking at the end of the season during the transfer market. But for now, let's go. Let's go and visit another Welsh team in Caernarfon Town. Where are we heading? Let's look at the stadium facilities. They're going to the Carling Oval in Caernarfon. And here is the Oval for Carlingford, right next to a McDonald's. Look at that. Like a little slice of pie in heaven. If we move out, there's Caernarfon, the town. They are a little bit west of us, if I'm not mistaken. Quite west of us, actually. Because we are, if we zoom out, I mean, there's the United Kingdom. We're over there by Liverpool side, near Chester. We're on the far west side of Wales. Nice little town. There's the stadium. Like I said, there's a McDonald's there. There's a Tesco supermarket as well. Is there street view for this stadium? There's not. Just seems like the Welsh Road. Maybe something there. We have a look there. Is that? I mean, there's the stadium. We can see it there. That's also somebody's house. Nice little house there. I mean, if I was managing, I would like this little house. It's in the shade. Got some nice time there. Let's look at one of the other street views. There was another road at the end. I'm guessing it's going to be pretty much the same. Maybe a lower fence. Oh, it is a lower fence. Look at that. We can see the stadium. Nice little stadium. Nice little, I think it's like a commentary box up there. A nice little stadium over there. Some stands there. A couple of houses. There's a little way day section. That's not too bad. I saw there's another one towards the bottom somewhere. I think let's try there. I don't think we're going to get much from this one. No, I mean, there's just houses there. We're not going to see anything there. But, I mean, all in all, it's not a bad little town. We're near the public cemetery, I guess. That's fitting. What is that? Singleworth Football Club. There's another team right there. And looks like another pitch of some sort. Looks like, I want to say American football because I see all the stripes going down, but I'm not 100% sure. There's a nice little pond in Park Ed Dyer. A little roundabout. Not a bad little thing. There's our little away day. Let's go back to the game. And like we mentioned, this is the starting lineup. Let's get into it. And we're off underway. Looking forward to hopefully continuing this winning streak that we've been on. It's 5 games undefeated in all competitions. We have switched the mentality to attacking. And then I've also made the central defender, not advanced central, just normal center back. And those two little changes seem to have made an impact for the positive. It just seems like we're not losing games anymore, and we're actually looking a little bit more comfortable going forward and defending. And that's one of the things there with Wiley cutting in. He's been absolutely phenomenal since his little sabbatical. Lewis with the long-range effort. And Mark Lewis, I think, making a little statement of why he should be playing in the first team. And there you go. That is it. It's going to be a bit of a mission trying to get Lewis and Hall both in the squad next season. Because I kind of want to keep both of them because they're both very, very, very good. Hall, I've already told you guys that wherever I go next season or seasons to come, he'll be coming with me definitely. So he is a must-have in any squad. Lewis proposes a slightly more challenging thing to get him into the squad because they're both very much right-footed attacking wingers, and it's very difficult to have 2 of the same players playing in the same position without moving them around. I suppose we could train him to be a striker, but then that means McNally will have to go out. And I kind of like McNally as well. So it's one of those situations where it's one of those that's just never going to win. I mean, there is a world where I can train maybe one of them to be a wing back. We can see who's got the more defensive abilities, I guess. And I think Hall actually does have the better defensive abilities, but then I think it takes away that attacking mentality that Hall has, and I don't like doing that. So, I mean, that's a problem for future Vaz. Yes, Corrigan, though, crosses in, looking for Lewis. It's not going to count. He was offside. But that's kind of what Lewis gives us as well, and he's just a good player. He really is just a good player. It's going to be difficult to find a spot for him. There is a world where he could play in the midfield. We have been training him to play in the midfield. I mean, he could actually just slot into that midfield. He would be perfect where Taylor is. Maybe that's the play for next season. We'll see. Taylor now has the opportunity. Taylor trying to bring it forward. Finds Wiley. And he was offside. So I don't... Oh, that's the end of the half. That was the highlight. That's what we got. Oh, that's fantastic. Things are going well, but I know you're capable of even more. Marriott trying to find options now. And he's going to Flynn on the restart. Like I said, at the moment, 6th place is looking a little bit out of reach with 5 points deficit. But if we just keep winning, and hopefully other teams around us, above us rather, start dropping points, it could be very beneficial for us. Jones for them now. This is from the kickoff highlight, so it's a long-term highlight. Wiley does well to hit it out for a throw-in, and I think the highlight's going to continue. It is. Jones with the throw-in, goes short to Hall, but Lewis steps in nicely. Taylor finds McNally. Wiley back to Flynn rather. who's actually come in recently into the squad and has proven to be quite useful after Hughes was away on international duty. He was gone for 2 games, playing for the Welsh under-19s, and yeah, it's proven that Flynn can step up and take opportunities, and he's taken them, so much so that it's kept Hughes out of the squad. But that was a good run through form right, but an even better save from Shattle, who is very much on the chopping block for the upcoming season. He is definitely not going to be my number one. Well, I say that if I don't find another goalkeeper to be my number one, then he will be, but he is the type of player we're probably going to keep around for the sake of having a backup goalkeeper. Price looking for the free kick, looking for someone there, but Ryan gets the header away. Braunland finds Griffiths, who I think was offside in the end. He wasn't, because it's a goal kick. He looked a little bit offside there. But I mean, you know what? We haven't played well in this game at all. Let's make some swaps after this free kick. Ryan will step up to take it. He has also been extremely good in that center of the defense. Park got an injury, and we moved him there and pushed Thomas to the left. And it's proven to be a very good, fruitful movement as well. He's really, really helped us. Let's make the subs now. I know there's another highlight going on, but we are going to make the subs. You know what? Taylor is going to come off, and I'm going to bring on Hall, and I'm going to bring Lewis to play in there. I know it's not ideal, but it's the only real option. And then Edge will come in for Corrington, because Corrington has been absolutely terrible with a 6.38. Elsewhere, Mariette looking a little bit tired out there, but we'll give him a little bit more time. Same with Curtin. I do have Williams, who's been a very good sub to bring on every now and then, and sub we've been doing fairly often. Lewis to Flynn, McNally, Corrigan. We do have Pritchard as well on the bench, who's been our sub boy. He's been a golden boy, really. Been using him in the cup competitions to get him some game time. And Wiley just watches the ball run out for a throw-in. I mean, you had a lot of space to try and move forward, and you didn't. I don't understand that move, but that's what it is. Clock running down with 15 minutes left to play. We have a corner from Edge. The rated R superstar himself launches it to the back post. It's a header from McNally and a great save. In fact, it hit the bar. It wasn't a save from Roberts. And that's kind of what McNally gives you, that headering prowess of excellence. We're going to make that other swap. Mariette looking tired. Roberts come in there. Also, Curtin looking tired. Williams come in there. Yeah, that left-hand side has taken a huge knock when Corns got sent back. But there is a world where he might be released on a free transfer at the end of the season. And then we can maybe snap him up on a permanent deal, which I would love. So I have kept him on my little short list and keeping an eye on him. Ball to Edge. Back to Williams. Back to Edge. Takes the long range. You're never going to trouble the keeper from that distance. Never in a million years. Right, more action, hopefully. I mean, I don't want more action. Just end the game now. I'll be happy with a 1-0 victory. It's a victory. It's 3 points. I was going to say almost in the bag. Williams now trying to bring it forward. I mean, a second goal now would really just help us goal difference-wise. Lewis, Thomas, Roberts, Lewis. Good ball across to Hall. McNally's found Hall as well. Hall takes the shot. The keeper makes a big save there. Big save. And that will be the last of that. It's going to end 1-0. We do pick up the points. In the long term, that is all that really matters, is picking up those points. Absolutely love it. Love to see it. Makes me happy. Makes me happy. How does that affect the league now? It's got the Welsh Cup going on now. I'll click the wrong button. Let's click there. Yeah, we're 7th, but we're 2 points behind Barrytown, who do have a game in hand, and New Saints as well. We're 2 points behind them. They've got 2 games in hand. So technically, we're 5 points behind Commonwealth Town. On the plus side, though, we've managed a 7-point gap now between us and Colway Bay. So, I mean, it's not bad for our first season, mid-table. It's what everybody wanted. But yeah, we'll be back in about a week's time for the Welsh game. Oh, the Welsh Cup game, rather. We are back for some cup action and some good old-fashioned footy in the JD Welsh team. I am going to put a rotated squad on. I thought we'll take you through the rotation that we do. We are going to start Hughes ahead of Flynn. I think that makes more sense. And then Park, Grogan is going to come in the middle with Park coming in from Thomas. Shattle will stay. I don't have much trust in Davies. He's literally just in the team because we needed it under 19 to play. Although he does have a lot of potential, I just don't see it, to be completely honest. Over on the right-hand side, Wilson will come in there. He's played actually quite good when asked him. Curtin will be swapping out with Williams. In the midfield, we are going to do a Lewis in the midfield with Mariette dropping out with Jacob Roberts. Is it Jacob or is it Jason? Jacob. It is Jacob Roberts coming into the midfield. Over on the right-hand side, we are going to go with Hall. And then we're going to go on the left-hand side. Edge is going to start, and then Pritchard will start up front. I'm also bringing on Ball onto the bench instead of Taylor. Aaron Ball. He is our third choice right wing back. But if we're going to be using Lewis as the centre mid, there is a world we can strip him on. Hall can also play as the centre mid. He's arguably a little bit better playing as the midfield playmaker. You know what? I'm going to go with Marcel Hall there and Lewis playing on the right. I think let's try that. He's a little bit more suited for that position. You know, and if we can make a star player out of him in the midfield, that'll be absolutely fantastic. Let's go to the match. We're taking on Pulhelli. Pulhelli? Yeah, we'll go with Pulhelli. Where are they even based? I don't know, in the city of Pulhelli. All right, I apologize to anyone from there if I pronounce that name incorrectly. We have kickoff in the Welsh Cup. This is the 4th round. A win here will book us a spot in the quarterfinals, I think. Or is this the quarterfinals and we're going to the semis? I didn't actually check that. I should have, hey. There's no way to check the table now. We can click Welsh Cup. What is this? It doesn't even tell me what it is. That's great, isn't it? Good on you on Football Manager not giving me any information. It's either the 4th round or the quarterfinals, one of the two. Edge moving it forward for us now. Looking for options. Williams picks up nicely. He's got options in the box. Cuts inside to Pritchard. He pulls it just wide. In fact, it took a deflection off one of the defenders. And it is going to be a corner which Edge in the wooden plank there will take it. Goes deep. Owen makes the save for the young Welsh team. I mean, on paper, we should be winning this game. So if we don't win this game, even with a rotated squad, I will be quite annoyed. Makes it all the way down to Shattle. I don't know if he needed to go down on the knee. He could have just distributed quickly to maybe Hughes or Park was lurking open. Now he's taking his time and they've regrouped. Yeah. And then just launches it forward to no man, really. Roberts wins it back, though. Lewis on that right-hand side looking for options. Finds Edge. Finds Pritchard back to Roberts. Goes for the long-range effort, and he almost caught Owen off his line there and almost sneaked one in for Roberts. That would have been some goal by the halfway line area. Pain for them to Roberts, to Davis. Al Roberts intercepts that beautifully. Lewis finding Roberts again, looking for Edge. Can't find Edge. Williams. Back to Edge. Williams. Beautiful raw run in there, looking for options in the box. It's fallen to Aiden Pritchard. And he puts another one in the back of the net, baby. Let's go. Pritchard has been our cup striker, and he is proving to be a very, very capable backup striker to McNally. So much so that I'm not too worried about the striker position next season. I think if we can keep both of them, McNally and Pritchard, we should be good in terms of striking. It's our midfield and our defense that I'm really most concerned about, and mainly the defense, because I feel like if we can fix that left-hand side of the midfield, we should be fine, to be completely honest. And if Hall can show me what it takes to be a really good centre mid playmaker, maybe there's a world where we don't need to worry too much about finding another midfielder. Lewis. I mean, it's going to be a toss-up between Lewis and Hall, to play in that central midfield role. Hughes goes over the top. Doesn't get the best ball in. Roberts finds Wilson with some space. Wilson takes the little chipping shots and comes off the top of the crossbar. This has been all gas, no breaks for us. 12 shots, 5 on target in the first 20 minutes is something spectacular. And our team is all playing well, which I like to see. They have yet to register a single shot on target, or even a single shot for that matter, in 26 minutes played. And I did expect it to kind of go this way. I can only imagine if we had our first team out there, the first team, I think it would have been a bit of an onslaught. Lewis looking for options, finding Hall with some space. Hall takes the shot. Marcel Hall puts it in the back of the net. Lewis and Hall are finding a way where both players can, co-inhabitate the squad. Both right wingers. One has to make the sacrifice and move to the midfield. And that one was Hall, because that space Hall had there was absolutely fantastic. And that's something we've been lacking with Taylor. He doesn't find himself in those type of spaces. Maybe the creative genius behind Hall is playing in the midfield is that he allows us to get into those little pockets just in front of the defense. And he's got the long-range shot on him, which does help the cause quite a bit. Owen playing it out for them again, trying to do something for the team. Smith now bring it forward for them, takes their first shot. And Shattle makes an easy save in the end. That is, in fact, their first shot of the game. Where's the statistics bar? It's this one. Where's that? Lost this. There you go. First shot of the game. First shot on target. So good for them. Only 40%. I mean, you've got to get the ball to shoot the ball, right? And at the moment, they're not getting any hold of that ball. We are keeping it quite intact. Oh, we can, I didn't know that. We can get full. If you click on the match stats, you get the full match stats. That's interesting. Anyway, half time, it's 2-0. Happy with the number of chances we've had. They've made some swaps. Williams and Roberts on. Carpenter and the other dude who I didn't see his name is off. They're trying their best to try and do something here. It's a very positive formation from them, the 4-2-3-1. It is very positive. They are going for the game. Unfortunately, it's just not really working for them. They kind of drop deep when they lose possession, and that's kind of where they've been sitting most of this game. We're going to make some swaps. Edge hasn't been playing great. After this highlight, we'll make those swaps. Hughes finding Hall. Bit of the playmaker today. Roberts. Edge. Back to Hall. Krogan to Hughes. Back to Krogan. Hall finds some space now to maneuver, and he finds Lewis, who's cut in front of the defender, takes the shot and hits it over the top. Let's make those swaps that I was going to do. First one being Edge is coming off for Corrigan. Trying to get him a little bit on form as well. And then elsewhere, I thought he was looking tired, but he's not. You know what? I'm going to make that swap anyway. Roberts come in for Mariette to play there. And then I want to try Hall as a channel midfielder rather than as a playmaker, and let Mariette be the playmaker. Just try it out. He's got 30 minutes to try and see what he can do with that. It's just, I see him more as a midfield playmaker than a channel midfielder, but I just want to see how he performs as a channel midfielder. If it makes, an impact of some sort, then at least I know I've got that option as well. At the moment, it hasn't done anything for us. We haven't had a single highlight since I've made that swap. Don't really need to make any other swaps. We've been good. We're going to let the guys play it out. But you can just see Corrigan is 6.6. Edge was a 6.4. It's just, we just don't have that left-hand side. And I think we definitely need to invest on that left-hand side come the transfer season. Even our wing-back, Williams has played very well, though, in fairness to him. So give a nice shout-out to Williams for that one. But that is it. We've won that game 2-0. Which means we progress in the Welsh Cup. And I think next episode might be a little bit of a cup special in a sense, because that one, it's still not giving me the actual competition. If I click on this one, no, it's just giving me that. Look on the fixture special, as it added the next round in already. It has not. I think this was the quarterfinals. So anyway, next episode, we're going to have some semi-final action and hopefully a final action. If not, we're going to go to the end of the season. We'll find out together. Hope you guys enjoyed that video. Hit the like button, hit subscribe, tell your parents, grandparents, lovers, and them haters to join in on the fun that is the Vuvuzela Victory Challenge. For now, though, your boy, the Vuslap, is out of here. Peace, chicken grease.